Does it ever occur to you that you might love this gangbang a little too much? Because man, you did all this time, and you are unrepentant. Like you clearly just love this. You remind me of Crip Mac a little bit because Crip Mac loves Crip Mac so much, or Crippin so much, that it's almost like hard for a normal person to wrap their head around how one person can love this shit so much.
You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised into it. You know what I'm saying? If you a real one, you know, any real one watching this, they understand. You know what I'm saying about growing up in your hood, growing up in your environment, and being a real one.
Right.
There's a lot of real ones on that yard, and there's a lot of real ones on the street. You get what I'm saying? And they understand where I'm coming from. They love their hood. You get what I'm saying? It's not the point that, so what's the aim in it? This is my life. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's make my path, you get what I'm saying? But I'm going to push it, and I'm going to push hard with it for the hood. I'm going to love my hood, and I'm going to push hard with it. I'm not going to disown it. I'm not going to slow down with it. I'm going to keep my gas on the pedal, and I'm going to keep my foot on people's neck off the bat. That's just plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a smart person. I'm educated, I'm smart, you get what I'm saying? I'm sharp, and I know how to teach my little homies how to stay out the way, get money, you know what I'm talking about? And if they in the system, and if I'm in the system with them, how to get off the yard, make it off the yard. I'm a prime example. You get what I'm saying? When people watch this, and people on the yard watch this and hear this, they like, damn, they know me. So they're like, damn, he a real one. He made it off the yard. So if I can do it, they can do it. You get what I'm saying? So they proud up there. A lot of real ones on the yard is proud. When they see this, they look at that shit like, damn, he made it.
I've watched countless interviews with older gang members who get to be 40 or 50, and they will say some version of joining a gang was the biggest mistake I ever made in my life. I hate that I wasted 10, 20 years in federal prison as a result of me being in the streets, etc. It doesn't feel like you've really got to that place in your life.
No, that's them, and I'm not going to get to that point. That's them. I'm not going to get to that point. I love my set.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to get to that point. You get what I'm saying? However they feel, that's how they feel. You get what I'm saying? I'm older. I love my set. You get what I'm saying? I'm older. I'm educated. I'm wiser now. I think. You get what I'm saying? And I can teach my younger homies. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, oh, shit, I made a bad choice. So no, I joined it.
Right.
That's what it is. I made my bed. I laid in it. You get what I'm saying? And I own up to anything that I did and my mistakes and my consequence, anything. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to teach my homies, and I'm going to be there for them. I'm not going to leave my... That's the point. When you run into people like that, I'm like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have been a gang member. You know, I did wasted 22, 20, 30 years. Well, goddamn. Now you're going to lead a young homie on stuck. One of the older homies taught you. But now you don't want to pass it down and teach the youth. You get what I'm saying? That's why you teach the youth, look up to us. No matter if you like it or not, the youth look up to us.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why I said to these younger dudes that's using the platform to do this and get their money, that's good. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when I show them on the yard, you know what I'm saying? My young homies, you know what I'm saying? My older homies, you know what I'm saying? I make my homies proud, and I make the real ones on the yard proud. Don't matter if you're a blood, Crip, or essay. You know what I'm saying? Real is real. You get what I'm saying? And making it off that yard and letting it be known in the world, you get what I'm saying? I made it off the yard. They like that. They respect that. You get what I'm saying? Because we all one. We convicts.
So we can assume 4 Extra is forever Crippin'.
That's to the death.
Could you imagine a version of gang politics in LA in which there's actually like a long-term peace treaty, ceasefire, etc.? Like we've seen periods of time.
Man, we've seen periods of times. Well, look, don't never say never.
Right.
That's what I never say in life. Like, oh, this can't happen, because anything can happen in life.
Because if your OGs came to you and said, hey, we're talking to these people, we're really trying to make it happen. I'm going to listen to my older homies. I'm going to listen to my older homies because it's pecking orders. Right.
And I'm going to listen to my older homies because my older homies made a way for me. My righteous older homies. You get what I'm saying? You just don't listen to anybody in life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's why people in life is in positions for a reason. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to listen to my older homies, you get what I'm saying? Because I know what he telling me is nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? Because if I tell him something, I'm not going to be in the wrong when I tell him something. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm going to listen to him. They made it path for us, and they laid down the foundation for us.
So what's your relationship with X4?
Oh, that's the homie. That's my young homie.
So you know
that's
for
my
a
little
while.
homie. Fuck yeah, I just left him.
Okay.
That's my little homie.
Definitely.
He a rider. Shout out to my homie, Clubs.
And so your names are related? Like you both kind of...
No, his name is Tiny Explosive.
Okay.
He's Tiny Explosive, X4. I'm 4 Extra, 4XTRA.
Okay. But they're not, there's like similar path towards how you guys got those names, or they just happen to be kind of similar?
No, my name been out way before his name was ever thought of.
Okay.
He wasn't even born when my name came out.
But when you see somebody like him and he's young and he's got all this hype around him in terms of the music and stuff,
that's good.
As a person who really loves their set, that's got to get you excited, right?
Hell yeah. Once again, I'm proud of my young homies.
Right.
That's showing our young homies the way. He on. And he doing his shit out here. And he vicious. He one of the hardest rappers out here to me.
Right.
Out of the young ones.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
He has probably
hard,
the most potential of any newer rapper in
and he
LA.
stay on this shit. Hell yeah. And he putting the West Coast on.
Right.
That's good. He out here shitting. That's good. I like my young homie. Set. And he a rider. And he one of our boys from our hood.
Did you see when he just stared at me when I asked him about that one shooting situation?
Yeah, he don't supposed to tell you nothing like that. Fuck wrong with you. Fuck wrong with you. He don't supposed to tell you nothing like he did what he's supposed to do.
I'll reveal something that was kind of planned out. Because people don't know that we did that interview 2 times. We did it one time and we thought it was a little bit messy. So he came back like a week later and we did it again. And he kind of like, we talked about that question because he did like a version of that the first time we did it. And I was just like, honestly, I'll ask you the question again and just stare at me. Like I was like, just do the same thing you did before, but I'm like, do it even longer. Just stare at me. and he was just like, I bet. You know, so I was like, he's smart. He's a smart kid. He knew that shit was gonna be viral.
He been talking about some real ones. So
yeah.
You know.
You guys both got the mustache tattoo.
Oh yeah, I got a Crip on my lip.
Oh, it's his Crip under there. Because you got the actual hair right now. I can't really read. Oh, okay, there you go.
CRIP, neighborhood Crip. The NH in the middle of my head.
Right.
Crip right here, neighborhood Crip.
Something about the mustache tattoo. Now I'm thinking about it. I might have to do it, but I'm planning on having a beard for the rest of my life, probably. So I don't know, maybe.
Well, shit, you know, shit, it don't matter. You kicking back, you do what you want to do.
That's why it's cool to have it, and it's kind of like hidden below there.
No.
Lurking beneath the surface. Okay, in terms of artists coming out of LA or even outside of LA who represent Crippin', who are your personal favorites?
Let's represent Crippin'.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, he represented. You know what I'm talking about? On the set, Snoop, Cub represented. Dead homies. Crip, Snoop Dogg, Dub C, Nipsey,
Yeah.
the homie Nipsey, 6-0. On the hood, who else? Coming off the West. Shit, know what I'm talking about? Blueface.
Blueface making Crippin' look good. I was wondering if you were going to say it.
On the set, Blueface on Crip. Blueface. Who else? Cause it's a lot of artists out here. My young homie X4
Yeah.
on the set. Who else? Cause it's a lot of rappers out here from the West Coast that represent good.
We were talking
You know what I'm
about
talking about. Shout out to all the rest of them, the ones I didn't get.
Right. We were talking about them before, but what is it like for you seeing Crip Mac potentially going in to do a long ass sentence? He just got picked up. You get out, he gets picked up.
Shut the fuck up.
Not saying it's related. I'm just saying it sucks.
Shut the fuck up.
You get out after all these years, and now he apparently got to go do some time.
Well, shit, you know, shit. The homie got called with some shit, you know what I'm talking about? He got to go down and do his time, but he gonna do it. I was just on the phone with him the other day. You know what I'm talking about? I was on the phone with him and shit. I was telling him on Trip. They might offer him 5 years or something. 5 or 8 years. You know what I'm talking about? You know, the only thing about different from the feds in a state.
85% of the time.
Yeah, you got to do all your time in the feds. They only gonna take like 2 or 3 months off. In the state, you get kicked out quick. You know, 2 or 3 years. In the feds, you get 8. You doing like 7.
Right.
In a what's the name? You doing like 3. So that's the only thing about that. He gonna do a lot of time. He gonna do most of his time.
Right. Damn.